Hi everyone. So I am Ethan David and I'm here. Pero I'm not promoting my social media accounts. It's just I want to open a podcast like out of nothingness. Wala lang, naisip ko lang siya. And I think I have to explain things. I don't know. I just want to be open and present as of the moment without anything. Without my social medias. Kasi naka-DND ako for a while and I am really taking this opportunity to be myself again. Kasi I think na nawawala na yung authenticity ko as a person and yung presence ko like in real time. Like, hindi ko na paano explain pero like, kunwari, nasa current conversation ako, na out of focus ako, all of the sudden, and, hala, ayun lang, hindi ko pinopromote yung social medias ko as of the moment, and I'm planning to delete them. I don't know. Pero itong YouTube, I think this is a safe space, like a real safe space from out of every, applications that I use. I think YouTube is one of the most like therapeutic in a good way. So, meron akong list ng questions dito and if ever gusto ko siyang sagutin. Ayan. So, yung gamit kong mic ngayon is yung phone ko. Wala lang. Kasi pangit yung microphone dito sa may laptop ko and I don't have earphones, headset, wala akong mic and wala na akong phone na maayos. Ito na lang laptop ko. So, yeah. Let's start and magulo yung likod ko kasi kakauwi ko lang rin. So, wag nyo na lang pansinin. So, let's go on to the topic self-growth and mindset. So, what's the biggest lesson I've learned in the past year? So, 2024. Sa mga karamihan ng friends ko, alam naman nila na in a relationship ako that time. And for a 2-year relationship, personal to I think ang natutunan ko is sana naging mas ko, like open. Like hindi lang open, like dapat pala inalam ko na agad yung worth ko. At sana napakinggan ko na agad yung sarili ko. Una pa lang. Kasi yung unang reason pa lang ng relationship na yun, yung reason kung bakit magulo is sobrang linaw na. And when I say malinaw, talagang andyan na sinasampal na ako ng katotohanan pero hindi ako nakinig and alam mo yan, parang gusto ko pakinggan yung other side na syempre, pag mahal mo syempre nabubulag ka pa rin kahit pa paano and of course, gusto mo bigyan ng chance pero ayan, yung natutunan ko dun is parang hindi ko naman kailangan ng partner as long as I have myself. Like, dapat priority ko yung sarili ko out of that person. Wala lang, parang feel ko kasi sobrang naging verse ako dun. Pero, natutusin nung dun ako sa relationship, sobrang green flag ko. Wala kayong masasabi. Next is, without social media, who am I really? Without social media, I feel like I'm very into art. Very artistic kasi ako. Lalo na sa fashion. Hindi ngayon pero sa fashion, mahilig ako mag-drawing. I have a lot of habits. nagko-crochet ako, tawag dito, badminton ako, and also, mahilig ako gumala. And, feel ko, very healthy living ako without the influence of social media. Ngayon kasi parang kapag nasa social media ka, parang kailangan sabay ka sa may trend. Dapat alam mo to, ganyan. Nawawala yung authenticity ng sarili natin, to be honest. Even the styling ng outfits, and alam niyo yun, parang hindi na siya nagiging, pag nakikita ko na yung isang tao na gano'n, parang hindi naman ganyan, parang sabay ka lang sa uso. So ayun, feel ko nasa artistic side ako, and also I think na pinaperso ko yung talagang pagsayaw and singing, and yan. Next, what habit do I want to change the most, and why is it hard for me? So, I have this bad habit na nagkukot-kot ako ng skin. Talagang kapag namamalat yung sapa ako or sugat ko, kapag stress ako, talagang wala. Talagang susugatan ko. Gusto ko kasi yung pain ng sugat, lalo na kapag pagaling na. Gusto ko siyang tinutuklap or kahit anong namamalat sa katawan ko. And nahirapan na akong alisin siya kasi para nagiging coping mechanism ko na siya. Kasi syempre, lagi ko siyang ginagawa hindi ko siya maalis sa sistema ko. And I think I need a therapy for this. And it's really hard, to be honest. Like, no joke. Sobrang hirap niya alisin sa sistema. And I think ayun yung pinaka. So, next is, wait. When I imagine the best version of yourself, what does that person look like and do every day? My God, ang ganda ng question na yun. Yung best version ko, I feel like mentally stable siya. Like, nakasama ko lang siya like last week. Mentally stable siya, of course. Very energetic and OA siya. And also very talented and very extrovert. And nakikita ko na kumakanta siya, gumagawa siya ng music, and he's having fun doing it. And I think talagang nagko-compose siya ng music. Ang talagang pinaperson na yun, and nakikita ko na magpa-perform siya sa big stage. Ayun yung best version ko kung makikita ko siya. Kasi feel ko parang ang dami ko na miss out na ngayon na opportunities. Because I let myself to be in this space. And hindi ko naman siya mapipigilan, of course. And I think na kasama rin talaga siya for me, for my growth and for maturity. Of course, nagkakaroon ako ng maraming realizations, or I think tawag dito, pwedeng ibang way din yung gusto ni Lord. Hindi lang rin agad-agad. Pwedeng slow burn to or anything, I don't know. So next topic is about emotions and mental health. So first question is, what's the number one thing stressing me out right now and why? Oh my God. Okay. The number one thing na nag-i-stress talaga sa akin that really triggers me is my physical appearance. Hindi kayo mabibigla. Kasi I'm very confident with the other people around me. And I'm very, very insecure. Like, when I say insecure, I'm really insecure about my forehead, really insecure about my hair because alam mo yun, yung mga Asian, like, baksak talaga yung buhok nila. Yung mga kapatid ko, baksak yung buhok nila. And hindi ganun yung buhok ko. Kulot yung buhok ko. And lalo na pag kinulayan, sobrang pangit niya. And insecurities, my lips, hindi siya full. Ayan, other dark side ng social media influence is that, I get to know a lot of insecurities with the social medias. And of course, yung mukha ko, para kasi siyang, tawag dito, pag inverted, basta tanggap ko naman kung ano yung appearance na yun, pero sometimes may bad sides and bad angle talaga. And minsan hindi ko matanggap ito ba talaga yun? Ito, parang pangit yun. And hindi pantay yung mukha ko. Ganun siya. Parang ang laki na dito. Ito, ang liit na. Alam niyo yun? Yung wrinkles ko, ewan ko. Parang feel ko ayoko tumanda na ewan. And sobrang natitrigger siya. Lalo na kapag wala, ewan ko. All of a sudden lang. Like, parang nagkakaroon ako ng sudden breakdown. Like, mapapatulala na lang ako. And lalo na pag nakita ko yung buhok ko na parang hindi pantay, sobrang, oh my god, na-stress ako. Pag hindi siya nakastyle, sobrang pangit niya pag di ako nakastyle ng hair. Next, how do I usually cope with sadness or boredom? Is it healthy? So, kino-cope ko naman yung sadness or boredom ko. Nagkakaraoke ako, sumasayaw ako, I work out. So, it's a healthy way. And sometimes, I go out with my friends and my pinsan. And, ayun, nagka-cafe kami. Sometimes, talagang window shopping. Sometimes, okay. Marami naman akong coping mechanism. And there are several healthy way of coping mechanism. So, I think yun sa akin naman, sobrang okay siya. As of the moment. Pero, soon, wag naman sana magkaroon ng, coping mechanism na bad. Like, ayoko rin talaga dumating sa point na ganun. So, next question. When was the last time I felt truly proud of myself? Oh my god. That was a hard question. The last time I felt truly proud of myself. Kailan ba? Nung time na nag-cafe kami ng pinsan ko and kumanta lang ako. I performed. Closed door siya so air conditioned, very well placed, and I think I performed well and I handle my like yung anxiety ko, nanginginig pa ako nun. Pero na-proud ako sa sarili ko na kaya kong mag-perform even though mahirap. Like, talagang hindi mo mapipigilan yung nginig, yung kaba. Andun lahat So, na-proud ako at that moment. Yeah, it's a small, naman siya, achievement for me. And I think, sobrang na-proud lang ako sa sarili ko. Kasi, kaya ko pala So, parang, I'm aiming for more. Sana maging vocalist ako sa banda, ganun. Pero hindi ko alam kung paano magsisimula. I think, parang may ibang way. Hindi ko alam kung anong way, pero I'm trying to figure out everything on my own. Para kasi at this very moment, wala akong mapagtatanungan, wala akong source and everything. So, yeah. Nangangapa pa talaga ako. Okay, next. What are the things I often hide from others? So, like sabi ko nga, ito, kanina, yung insecurities ko, hindi ako vocal about everyone. May certain people lang ako laging sinasabihan. Hindi naman ako ganun ka-toxic para sabihin lagi yung insecurities ko, pero may certain lang rin ako, moment na na-insecure. And then, like right now, I'm very insecure right now. Pero sometimes naman, I'm very confident. And also, hide ko sa mga tao. I think, hindi ako agad nagsasabi ng thoughts ko or like, ng reklamo ko sa'yo unless napatunayan ko na or like talagang na-feel ko sa'yo or like kung gano'n ka talaga or kung masasanay ba ako sa way mo na gano'n, parang hindi ko agad siya madadirect sa'yo at that very moment. Parang hintayin ko pa yung the best moment to open that kind of conversation, and I think that's a healthy way then, kasi napapag-isipan ko kung ano talaga yung dapat kong sasabihin and kung tama ba or kung may point ba or wala ba or baka sensitive lang ako or baka nagiging alam mo yun, very selfish lang ako or baka eme lang, baka hindi naman talaga ganun. Tinitingnan ko kung valid pa siya. So ayun, hindi ko sinasabi agad directly unless sobrang mali agad kasi meron naman tayong mga common sense na makikita agad natin kung mali ba tong treatment na to or yung way na to, ganyan. So yeah, hindi ko rin alam kung may patutungan tong podcast na to, pero i-upload ko na lang. Okay, next topic is about relationships and connection. First question is, who's the one person I should think but haven't yet? Wait lang, kasi one fact about me, mahilig kasi ako magsabi ng thank you kahit kay mama like thank you for the money, or kay Lord, thank you for the food, ganyan. And kapag talagang nakasama ko yung tao throughout the day, I'm really saying thank you. So, sino bang person na kailangan kong pag-thank you? Wait lang, kailangan ko isipin siguro yung mga kapatid ko na lang, I think. Mga kapatid ko na lang siguro. I think na parang nafe-feel ko pa rin yung presence nila right there. Kahit hindi. Gets nyo ba? Hindi ko alam pero I feel like I have a support system agad. Like, instantly. Ganyan. Kasi very open kami dito sa family. So, I hope na maging open pa sila sa akin. And vocal. And I think na thank you for my younger siblings kasi they are doing their jobs. And hindi rin biro yung laging nasa school, and alam niyo yun, nakikita ko na nag-burn out sila kasi ginagawa nila yung part nila as a student and as a sibling, and yung mga utos ni mama, ganyan. I think I'm really thankful sa kanila kasi nagagampanan nilang maging kapatid. Kasi most of the time wala ako dito sa bahay kasi I'm trying to figure out what's the outside world is, Ganon. So, thank you guys. Pabebe. Okay, next. What kind of friend, child, sibling am I in the eyes of the others? Hindi ko alam. Wait lang. I think parang clown ako eh. I think I'm a clown. Yeah, I'm a well clown. Well clown? Hindi rin pala. Minsan may mga ano rin ako eh. You know, mga inside jokes. So, I think clown ako and I'm a good listener. And I think magaling din ako mag-advise. And yeah, excuse me. I'm very open to them. So, I think nakikita nila na hindi ako plastic. Mabilis lang nila akong makikita na hindi ako plastic eh, kasi very transparent ako sa lahat. When I say lahat, everything. Like, very, very transparent. And I think I'm also a giver. And lalo na sa time, kasi I love giving, attention from everyone. So, umiikot ako sa kanilang lahat. Like, as in, para lang din, kasi parang kailangan ko eh. And parang, role ko na siya. Kahit kanino. So, I think, ayun. Hindi naman ako nag-expect na sobrang mabait ako, ganyan. Siyempre, masama rin ugali ko minsan. So, I think, prangka ako. Ganyan. I'm very straight to the point when it comes to my words. Ganon. Okay, next. Is there someone I need to let go of for my own peace? For my own peace? Someone I need to let go? Ngayon wala akong gustong i-let go eh, kasi peaceful naman ako ngayon. It's just that I'm mentally unstable. And hindi kasi, ayoko rin kasi self-diagnose yung sarili ko na mentally stable ako most of the time. Pero kasi, I feel like hindi eh. So, parang inaano ko pa din, self-medicate ko pa din, di ba? Pero, feel ko rin kasi talaga yun eh, kung hindi ako okay or okay ako. So, as of the moment, hindi ako okay. Pero, peaceful naman ako. And yung reason ko naman kung bakit di ako okay is for my physical appearance. And parang, also sa sa achievements in life. Kasi, I feel like, wala pa akong pinaka-achievement. Parang wala pa talaga. Like, kailan ba? Kailan? Hindi ko alam. So, wala naman ako kailangan i-let go na someone as of the moment. Wala. Ayoko din i-let go. Kasi peaceful ako sa someone na yon na nasa utak ko. And for everyone na nasa circle ko, I'm very peaceful with them. And for my parents and for my other friends and cousins, very, very peaceful naman ako sa kanila. And it's a me problem. It's a me problem. So, yeah, I don't need to let go anyone. Ulit-ulit na ako. So, next na. How do I show people that they matter to me? Oh, okay. I show people na nagmamatter sila sa akin when I spend time with them. Yeah. When I talk to them, like, sobrang haba, like, wala nang topic, pero go, like, also, kung saan na napupunta. Like, naglalakad lang out of nowhere. And, like, nag-spend lang ako ng time. Like, wasting time with them. I think, nafe-feel nila na mahalaga sila sa akin. And I'm very vocal din naman na, uy, na-miss kita, ganyan. And, I miss you, ganyan. Miss you, best. So, I think, through words then, conversations, interactions, communication, time, ayun, I feel na nagagampanan ko yun. Kasi yung pera, to follow na lang siya eh. Kasi kapag may time na, of course, automatic na may pera na papasok. So, if you spend money from something, ayun, and binigyan ko rin sila ng ganto ganyan, I think, ayun, yung way ko kung paano ko i-show sa kanila. Pero most of the time, yung time talaga, yun talaga yung pinaka. Okay, next topic is about dreams and future. Okay, question number 1. If there were no limits, money, time, fear, what would I do right now? I think na I'm really traveling around the world, making music, collaborations, writing songs, making an album, doing concerts, just performing. Yun lang yung nakikita ko as of the moment. And I think my parents are very wealthy and healthy, and so was my siblings and my friends. May iPhone silang lahat, ganyan. I think lahat ng luho, lahat ng needs talagang andyan. So ayun, I think I'm a good provider kung wala yan lahat yung limits na yan ha. Of course, kung wala yan limit talaga, I'm a well provider na. So I think ayun, talagang gusto ko yung music. Para kasi sa kinukuha kong career ngayon na computer science, parang nakikita ko yung field, nakikita ko na kaya ko dun sa field na yun, pero I don't think na baka maging masaya ako, or I don't know. Hindi ko kasi siya nakikita na pang matagalan ko siyang job, pero I'll try pa din. Kasi it was really hard to choose a career. Hindi ko alam eh. Nahirapan ako. Yung iba kasi alam na agad eh. Pero alam ko na talaga agad to kung anong gusto ko. Parang gusto ko talaga nasa artistic side. Yun talaga yun dati pa lang eh. Pero hindi ko alam kung saan doon. Kasi ang daming hadlang eh. Kapag mahirap ka, ang daming hadlang. Totoo lang. Ang hirap mag-aral, ang hirap Pero, fourth year na, and I think I'm pursuing what I needed to. Hindi dahil sa masaya ako. Pero masaya ako sa friends ko ngayon, and, section. And okay naman yung mga subjects. So far, I hope na okay pa rin talaga. And okay pa rin ako. So, gusto ko lang rin talagang i-pursue sana yung music. Pero yeah, if I were given a chance, I will grab it. Where do I see myself in 5 years? Realistically versus ideally. Oh, ideally, of course, I'm working on a company and connected siya sa course ko, of course. And ayun, yun talaga yung pinaka main idea na kailangan ko. And kaya ko naman. At kakayanin. Ganun. And I think 5 years from now, very successful. Of course, I'm a good provider na. I have my own house. I have my own space, and I think I am capable na rin for doing most of the things that I wanted to do, to travel. And also, if I can do music that time, I think I am doing music. And realistically, parang baliktad. Of Of course, yun pala yung realistically. So, yung ideally lang is that I'm a performer, songwriter, recorder. Recorder. Hindi ko alam kung natawag na singer, dancer, ganun. Hindi ko alam. Parang gusto ko rin ng that moment na yun, parang feel ko I'm very famous, ganyan. Ideally. Pero I'm claiming it, pero parang hindi rin siya mangyayari. Let's see, I don't know. I feel like I'm a good performer lang, ideally. Pero realistically, I'm a good performer. At walang totoo lang. Pero I think I have, the talent. I have, may point naman guys aminin nyo lang. Next na nga. What passion project keeps coming to mind but I haven't started? Ayun nga. So I think I haven't started auditions. Yeah, I don't do auditions na ulit. Haven't started so hindi ko pa ulit siya na-start. And yung songwriting, may progress naman kahit pa paano. Parang gusto ko pa gumawa ng album Ang OA pero yun, sa vocals, okay rin naman. Pero yung haven't started is that hindi ako nakikipag-communicate sa mga companies or like kahit small hindi ko kasi alam kung paano, and I think may right time for that. Hindi pa ngayon kasi I am mentally unstable as fuck. So yun, hindi ko pa rin siya na i-start yung pag reach out sa mga companies and bands, ganyan. Excuse me. So ano pa ba? Project na hindi pa rin nag-i-start. Music career. Kasi big project talaga siya Hindi siya basta-basta. Alam niyo yun. Hindi siya talaga basta-basta. And nahirapan ako. And ano pa ba? Hindi ko alam. Gusto ko maging famous. Gusto ko magustuhan ako ng mga tao. Yung personality ko, I think given naman na okay yung person. Baka makancel pa nga ako to be honest. Pero yeah, ayun lang nasa utak ko so parang multo ko yun, to be honest. Okay, next. If tomorrow was my last day, what would I not regret? I think ang one thing na hindi ko i-regret is to give and to give and to give everything to everyone around me. Ganun. I think na I'm a good giver sa parents ko. Syempre yung ginigive ko sa kanila is not the attention kasi yung attention ko nasa ibang phase na, from na siya for adulting na, ganyan. And sa school, sa friends, and socializing, ganyan, communications, and everything. So sa parents, of course, yung grades, good grades, and education, of course. And I think hindi ko siya i-regret. And ganun din sa family ko, sa buong family ko na yan. And not regret pa, ano pa ba? Yung mga time na binigay ko sa lahat, as in, kasi umiikot talaga ako sa lahat. And I think whenever I have a chance na sumama kahit kanino na friends ko, I think I will grab it. Pag wala akong ganap pa, pag wala rin akong alis or wala akong gagawin, ganyan. If I'm not busy, I'll go with them. So, yeah. Hindi ko i-regret mga yung personality ko na binibigay ko sa kanila, being transparent, feel ko kasi maaalala nila ako with that. And I think wala akong pinagsisiyan sa buhay ko. Wala talaga, as in zero. Ayun, hindi ko pagsisisiyan na nagbigay ako ng time sa kanila. Alam mo yun, may mga dead air ako. Hindi ko alam, papanoorin ko to nga. Ang dami kong dead air. Para kung biglang naglo-loading. Okay, last topic na. Random but deep. Ayun, mga gusto ko. Mga deep. Charis. What's something I used to think was important but no longer is? Important but no longer is. Sorry to say, but education. Kasi, eto, sabihin ko lang, real talk lang naman. Maraming successful na tao na hindi education yung sagot kung bakit sila successful today. And yung education, parang additional lang siya na, may diploma ka and privilege ka na makapag-work sa mga companies, sa mga gusto mong pag-workan because you have the education, you have the diploma, you have the right to pursue what you want to pursue. So, I think education is a privilege but hindi siya totally important. Ewan ko, hindi ko alam kung tama ito nasa utak ko, pero or baka ako dala lang rin ng kung ano yung mga napapanood or nakikita ko. Pero kasi as of the very moment and etong time ng mundo na to yung mga nakikita kong successful, ginagawa talaga nila kung ano yung gusto nila and masaya sila, and most of them hindi talaga nakatapos ng pag-aaral and they are happy, very very happy and successful. Pero kasi yung pagiging successful is not about the degree na nakuha mo, or like yung pagiging successful hindi rin siya about sa kung ano yung natapos mo or na-achieve mo lang, ganyan. Parang yung success kasi is kung happy ka rin ba dun sa ginagawa mo, genuine ba yung pakikitungo mo sa buong team, sa buong workplace, and kung ano yung pinapursue mo. Like, sobrang ikaw ba yun? Like, nakikita mo ba siyang ginagawa mo for the long run? In the long run, ganyan. So, I think we have the option to be successful without the education, lalo na yung education system dito sa Pilipinas. Kahit sino parang gusto na naman humimlay talaga naman. We have the worst, of course, because the government is such a alam niya na yun. And ayun, importante naman yung education, of course, pero as of the moment parang alam niyo yun, parang nakaka-drain yung cycle, lalo na kapag hindi ka masaya doon. Ewan ko, it's just my opinion. Okay, so kung hindi kayo agree, I'm really really sorry. Pero yeah, fact check lang and reality check. Marami talagang tao na successful without the proper education. Diba? So, next question. If I could talk to my 10-year-old self, what would they say to me now? What would they say to me now? If I could talk to them? I think, punta tayong computer shop. Y8 tayo, or Priv, or GTA tayo. Kasi, 10-year-old me, 10-year-old self, would probably say that. Totoo lang, talagang, lumaki ako sa YouTube eh. Lumaki din ako sa mga online games. And I think, yung 10-year-old self ko is, talagang tatakas pa yan para lang, at sasabihin talaga sa kalaro niya na, "Babe, laro tayo ng Barbie." Talagang paglalaroan yung Barbie at Rapunzel na mahaba yung buhok. Kahit bulbul pa yun. So, ayun. I think ganun lang sasabihin ng 10-year-old self ko eh. Ano yun? Kasi, ano pa siya? Eh. Very, hindi pa siya mulat sa mundong ibaba. Ayun. Para kasing mali yung tanong. Pero ang sasabihin ko sa kanya is, maging makapal mukha niya. Kasi there are a lot of times na na-miss out ko because I'm shy. And dami sinasabi ng tao na, yung pogi ko daw. Pero totoo yun. Marami talagang sinasabi, may lahi ba anak mo ganyan? Dapat artista ba yung anak? What the fuck? I miss every chance. And I'm really sorry everyone. So next is, how do I want people to remember me when I'm gone? Ayun nga. Parang nasagot ko na tayo. Gusto ko lang ma-remember nila ako. Hindi ko alam eh. Parang huwag nyo na lang akong huwag nyo na lang isipin pag nawala ako. Gusto ko ng peace. Pero kung gusto nyo ko i-remember, siguro sa pagiging makulit ko na lang. Or sa pagkanta ko sa mga events and, yung kakulitan ko. Yung mga videos ko na unreleased na, alam niyo yun, nasa circle of friends na. Yan. And yung mga pictures na, alam niyo yun, very unforgettable. And of course, sa time na binigay ko, ayun, hindi na naman ako kailangan like alalahanin pag nawala ako. It's fine. Sudden depression na naman si Buddy. What the fuck? So next, last na to kasi 43 minutes na. What the heck? Okay, next. What does success really mean to me personally? So ayun nga, yung success for me talaga is when you're happy, genuinely happy for yourself, for the people around you, and who surrounds you, and sobrang happy ka sa, alam mo yun, sa ginagawa mo, and you're genuinely doing this for the long run. Yung nakikita mo talaga na ikaw to ganyan. Kasi feel ko successful ka kapag hindi ka lang rin masaya doon sa ginagawa mo, kundi successfully connected. Success ka din sa, tangina kasi naaalala ko yung sumakses ka eh. Pero kasi hindi lang porkit masaya ka, sumakses ka na. Syempre kailangan may benefits din, kailangan may income ka din, masaya ka rin sa income mo. Hindi lang masaya ka sa ginagawa mo. Syempre kailangan masaya din yung bank account mo, masaya din yung wallet mo, ganon. Like success, like masaya din yung family mo for you, masaya din yung friends mo, for you, lahat ng tao sa'yo, yung special someone mo, ganun. Success. And success then is yung, alam mo yun, you're living a good life and without any regrets na napagdaanan mo. And success din yung, alam mo yun, yung nakikita ka, makikita kasi ng tao yun eh. Ang successful man na ganyan, i-admit nyo na successful kayo. Kasi success yun. Na may magsabi sa inyo na, ang successful mo na, no? May ganito ka, no? Akala ko nga nasa ibang bansa. Ganon. Like, grabe, may kotse ka na, may i-admit yung successful na kayo. And with that, yun, everything will follow and falls into right places. And I think na yun talaga, magiging successful din kayo when you're grateful and full of love, and when you're praying every day, you're surrendering every day, and also when you're doing good with your mental health. Yun na, I think sa success ka talaga kapag mentally stable ka. Diba? Kasi ayun, kasama rin yun sa pagiging successful. And yeah, I think we need to end this kasi mag 50 minutes na to. And yeah, I think this is a successful podcast, or maybe an unsuccessful one. I don't know. I really don't have any idea of mga sinabi ko dito. Hindi ko na alam. 47 minutes na. Oh my god. We really need to end this. Thank you kung nakinig kayo or what. Kung sino man, let me know if you really wanna know me personally. Or for more upcoming issues. Charis. Ayun. I think we need to end this na talaga. Goodbye. Thank you for everyone. Really grateful for my life. Happy and contented whatever happens. And yeah, I'll cry myself to sleep. Charis, hindi ganun. Pero yeah. Bye YouTube. See you soon, I guess.